Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help home business owners win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the home business community. All right. So in keeping with my goal of helping 1,000 entrepreneurs become profitable this year, I want to talk about an attitude shift. Okay. And the attitude shift I'm talking about is job shaming. Okay. I see a lot of people, that have gotten on the internet, that have bossed out on the internet, and, they're working from home full time, or, whatever service you're working from home full time, network marketing, whatever. Right. And, and then there's the job shaming. I see posts like, that say, salary is what they pay you to forget your dreams. And when I see posts like that, it really kind of irks me. Not kind of, it does. It really irks me, because we need to really stop about and think about what we're posting before we post it. Okay. And especially if you are an entrepreneur and you got a job and a side hustle, and suddenly, you're posting these things. And I wonder, do you really realize you're posting this about yourself? Okay. So when I talk about an attitude shift for my entrepreneurs, okay, you need an attitude shift in understanding what your business requires. Think of your business like a box. Okay. Outside the box, you need someone outside the box. That's the visionary person. Okay. That's thinking outside the box, that's looking at where the company can go. Then you need somebody inside the box, the structure people that actually puts the plan in place to achieve said vision, right? But then the third type of person that you need is somebody who checks the box. And we're talking about the execution part, right? And so where we are right now is that we have entrepreneurs believing that we can do it all ourselves. Right? We can be the chief cook, bottle washer. We can do the taxes. We can do the accounting. We can make the sales. We can do the marketing. We can do all of these things in our businesses by ourselves. We don't need anybody. I am an entrepreneur, right? That's absolutely wrong, right? Because the fact is, you only got 24 hours in a day. You can't do it all. This is why people burn out and flake out, or your businesses die, because you're so busy trying to do and be everything in your business, and you can't. You just can't do it. Okay. And so I also believe that when you post things like this, that as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you're subconsciously thinking and believing that you will never grow your business to the point where you create a job for somebody else. And you're so busy being broke that you can't even afford to hire your kids, much less an employee. But the truth is that if you do what you're supposed to do, your business will grow and you will create a job, even if it's a part-time job. Because that's what we're supposed to do with business. And if you're growing your business, you can't do it yourself. Because see, now, we think, okay, well, we hire a contractor. Okay. Yeah. Hiring a contractor is great because you can't do it yourself. But if that contractor wasn't available, where would you be? Right. And so understand, I believe that everybody should have a side hustle. I totally believe that, because at the end of the day, you don't control your job. Okay. So you are responsible for, you still got to feed your family. Right? So I totally believe that every person should have a side hustle, but everybody is not built to be an entrepreneur. There are some people whose dream it is to have a specific job. Quite frankly, I love when nurses and doctors show up. I love when I go to a restaurant because I don't want to cook, that there's somebody that's back there cooking for me. Right? These are employees. Even restaurant owners have employees, because restaurant owners know, hey, I can't cook the food, serve the food, take the orders and all of that stuff. No, you need people. Even in the age of automation, you still need people. Okay. So, so from the entrepreneur side, that type of mentality needs to shift, because if you do what you're supposed to do, at some point you will need an employee. And so then that means that you're going to be paying them a salary to forget their dreams. Really? Is that how you want someone coming to work for you, thinking about you? Is that what you want? Because if you keep posting stuff like that, that's what's going to happen. And then for my employees, listen, if you have a job that's not your dream, then treat your job like an investor. Instead of just sinking money into a business, not getting a return, start treating your job like an investor, where you are specifically assigning dollars from your job to invest in your business, and then you're working your butt off to get a return on that investment, so that then you can actually turn that side hustle to your full-time hustle, and then you can provide jobs for other people. Because sometimes people just need a job, and that's okay. But if you're working in a job that you don't want to be in, then be strategic in how you're getting out. Oh, this is perfect. Ditch the cubicle. I have my friend Sonia Jennings on here, who ditched her cubicle. She had a wonderful job, loved what she was doing, but she kind of had enough. Right? And so she strategically worked her way out of this job and into full-time entrepreneurship. But it's not something where you just flippantly, oh, I'm going to fire my boss. Like, come on. So, so I really need a mindset shift going both ways about jobs. We look at job creation. We talk about stagnant wages and all of those things. The fact is that, you know what? You made an agreement. Okay? The employer says, this is what we're offering for this job. And you said, okay. Now, nowhere in that contract, in accepting that offer, was there a promise of raises? No, not at least not in any of the not in any of the jobs that I've ever had. There was no promise of a wage increase. So what do you have to do? You have to increase the skill set if you expect to be able to earn more. Like, stop thinking that you can just stay as you are, and because your boss, your corporation or whatever has money, that they should pay you more just because you think you should earn more. That's just not how it works. But in whatever position you are in, as an employee, you work your butt off to invest in your business, and so that you grow the business. Okay? And entrepreneurs, listen, your goal should be to create a business that needs employees, because that means that you're actually making money, that you are serving a community. Right? In my last video, I talked about them Chick-fil-A employees. I love that they come to work. I love that they show up to work. I love that they look happy being there. And that's exactly what you want. So, so that's just something that I need. It needs to stop. It needs to stop all the way around. If you're an entrepreneur, stop job shaming employees. If you're an employee, stop feeling bad about your job. If you are doing honest work and making an honest wage, then that's fantastic. That's what you need to do. But if you have dreams of doing something else, then you need to be strategic and using that job to fund your dreams. And if you're saying, you know what, I need more money than this to fund my dreams, then guess what? You need to increase your skill set to get you a promotion, and use that promotion money to fund your dreams. Okay? Like side hustle, absolutely. Find ways to bring more money into your household. And then don't be reckless in spending it. Because like I told you, in the home business industry, folks will spend some money. We'll spend money on tools. We'll spend money on coaching. We will buy up some stuff. Never ever demanding of ourselves a return on that investment. That's where the mind shift has to come in. You never really spend the time learning how to be a CEO, because a CEO is watching the dollars. They're watching where the money is going. They're saying, hey, we invested in this software to make our lives easier. Where's the return on this investment? We don't see the return on the investment. Okay, it needs to go in the trash. We need to get rid of it. We need to stop paying for it. That's what CEOs do. And notice I said CEOs, because CEOs don't do it all themselves. They got board of directors. You got the head of the sales department. You got head of operations. You got HR. You got all of these people working under you to make sure that your company is running properly. This is where, stop being so closed-minded to thinking that your side hustle is all there is. Stop thinking that the service that you provide by yourself is all there is. That's not all there is. There's more. But you have to put yourself in the position to get more, and then you have to respect the people that actually execute your plan to help you achieve more. That's what I'm talking about for my entrepreneurs. Okay, so I really hope that, some food for thought, something to chew on. Just ask yourself, how do I look at employees? How do I feel if you're an employee and with a side hustle, how do you feel about you having a job yourself? There are some people that are like, look, I am psychologically unemployable. And yes, entrepreneurs make the absolute worst employees. Absolute worst. Because they ain't thinking about their job. They thinking about their dreams. Like, seriously. So, but either way, if you can't have a whole bunch of leaders and no followers, right? Somebody has to set the plan. Somebody's got to execute the plan. The person that's executing the plan can't be the boss and the visionary. No. That's not how it works. So, all right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. And if you have not scheduled your complimentary 15-minute consultation, you can do it right here at www.homebiztaxchat.com. All right. Have a great day, you guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye.